did it again. We're gonna go to the remote area of Arkansas. Stand by. You pull over and get you set up here, because obviously what I'm doing is not working right now. Pull over and get you put up on a mount where you can see what's going on. Okay. Get you set up here. My phone thing is going crazy today. Try to get you guys set up here. Hey, Colleen, Joe Bird, and Olivia. Welcome, everybody. We're going for a drive today. I don't know how long we're gonna have signal, because we're going to a pretty remote area. So anyway, I'm going to take you for a ride through the Ozark mountain range. Well, why are you sad, Olivia? And I'm not going to probably be able to keep up with all the comments for a while, but while I'm driving. But we'll get to them, I promise. All right, I'm going to turn you around toward the road. I got to beat the manure truck that I passed a minute ago. I don't want to get behind him again. You guys see? This was definitely an impulse buy. But most of them aren't. And no, this is, Colleen, this is not another project. Well, kind of is. It's a donor. But unfortunately, I had to buy the whole thing to get the donor. Probably about an hour and 20-minute drive. Now, like I say, I don't know if the live stream will have signal. I'm going to guess some parts of Arkansas we will not. Because I'd say we're going to be roughly 30 or 40 miles from the largest town of about 10,000. So what are you all up to today? Well, that's actually where I'm headed. Or let's just say what's left of a truck. But it has an engine and transmission, and I don't know if it's going to be another boat anchor, but the guy said he probably hasn't started it in 25 years, so we'll drag it home and see what happens, I guess. Alright. Hey, Hugh. I'm having a hard time seeing the comments and stuff. The cell phone thing's shaking and can't see the best. I may end up taking it off the holder here in a minute, because what I'm doing is not working real well. So. Go through a glorious roundabout. I don't know if you guys have them in your area, but they're nuts about them here in Missouri. I think they're kind of stupid myself, but in my opinion, really doesn't count, does it? Bunch of people out on their boats today. It's a nice day today. It's actually in the mid, I'll tell you here exactly, it's 66 degrees right now. I'm not going to complain for February. The snow's all gone. I think it's supposed to get up to 70 next couple days. So. Back down to the 50s. Get up around a couple curves. There are very few straightaways on these roads. The old papaw here in front of me, out of my way. Richard, how are you, buddy? You'll have to excuse me if I missed some of the comments, so. Yeah, guys, hit that like button. We have Jesus in here, you? He is, I missed him. It's gonna be a long drive behind Pocahontas in front of me. There's really nowhere to pass. About 13 miles of nothing but curves. Where am I going? To a very remote area of Arkansas. It really wouldn't be, it's probably only about 45 miles. But the worst part about it, between where I'm located and where this is at in Arkansas, there's a big lake in between us. And there's no bridge. So I have to drive all the way around this big lake. Like 20 miles one way, and then probably 25 miles back east and about 15 miles south. So there's no good way to get there from here, I guess you could say. I guess we could have rode on the ferry. You guys might have liked that, but never taken a trailer over the ferry before. Don't know how well that'd work out. I'm sure it's been done. Two things, and I keep my phone from overheating and the cell service. So I'm gonna pull it off right now. The phone's already getting hot. We just started, so. What the heck? There we go. I don't know what I hit, but anyway. There, Jesus. How are you? With that phone being in the sun, this thing overheats in a heartbeat. All right, Hugh, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Makes it a little bit easier holding it, as long as I don't get caught holding it. Big loop, yes, big loop. But this, where I'm located, there's 3 large lakes, so they pretty much divide the county from north to south, and you got to drive around the lake to get anywhere, so. No, I thought I hadn't posted anything in a bit, and I thought, well, we try this for a change and see what happens. I know it's been a while since I put a long form out, but it's coming. It'll be on the Mustang. It's not been very cooperative, but you'll see. It is actually on the editing table, so shouldn't be too much longer. It'll be out. Well, hello, Argentina. How are you? I'm glad you come in. Hit that like button if you would, Argentina. I appreciate it. You just came in. We are in the United States, and we are driving through the Ozarks in Missouri, southern Missouri, and we will soon be in Arkansas here in a little bit. I'm sure that's probably doesn't mean a whole lot to you, but you know as much as the rest of the people in here do now. Once we go the other direction, I can put you back on the holder, because the sun won't be coming in. We'll be driving away from the sun. Wow. Yeah, I told the guy we'd meet him at 2 o'clock, so it's currently 12:30 right now. But I didn't plan on encountering the gentleman in front of us. Here in the Oaks, we don't really go up and down the hills. We drive on the top. So, and we'll occasionally dip down a little bit, but well, hello, Lars. How are you? We're going to pick up a donor today. I took a shortcut there on the left, but I got to get fuel before I make it there, because there'll be nowhere to stop once we commit into Arkansas. Not sure. Now, like I say, I can't see the comments very well, so if I mess up your name, I apologize in advance. Marcy, is that right? Barcelona? How are you? I know you don't really want to sit there and watch my dash, so we're taking every shortcut we can. Lars, you don't have crooked roads like this in Tennessee, do you? It's one of the few roads that we have that has guardrails. Most of them, you run off the road, you run down the hill, so. I don't even feel the trailer on behind me, so hope I remember it's back when I start turning when I get into town. So. Lonely roads, take me home, yeah. Yeah, I don't plan on being home for about 4 hours, probably, or more, so. My gas tank's about pegged out to E, so once I get on the other side of this little town, I'm gonna have to stop and get some fuel real quick. I can get caught up on comments then. Must be a lot of lunchtime traffic going back to work. Hello, Frankie. How are you? You're getting to see where us Missouri hillbillies live at. I should have robbed the gas station. Now, my luck, I'd get caught. We don't have none right now. It all melted off. It's 69 degrees right now, according to the truck. So, and I'm dragging a trailer, so it makes it even harder to get away. It's like follow the leader, looks like. Hell, I could have been to Arkansas by now if I wouldn't have been behind all these slow people. You still got snow, Frankie? Come on, people. The freaking pole's not going to turn green. Well, I was going to try to make the state line. They have a lot cheaper gas there, but we're almost below the red mark. Good job, FedEx. I hate FedEx. Sorry if you work for FedEx today. I don't know how they do their logistics, but it doesn't make sense to me. Dreaming of getting my hot rod out already. Well, do it. It's all good, man. For right now, this truck is the only hot rod I've got, and I can call it a hot rod. And that's only because it's got a Hemi in it. I've got a 3/4 ton crew cab Ram 2022. You'll see it here in just a second. It's filthy. It's going to be worse because the place we're going in Arkansas, the road to the place is I guess they call it a gravel road. It's more of a red clay with some rock in it. $427. Swap the Stang. What the hell did you... Stupid people just hit me a trailer. What a dumbass. Hey, Busted Radio. I had somebody just rear end my trailer. Idiots. You know, it's only got about 10 LED lights on the back of it, and my foot's on the brake, so may not have lights no more. I thought, boom, somebody made me bounce, and let's see if they follow me in. Hang on, guys. I'm going to put you on here while I go deal with them. If you hear sirens, it's probably not for me, so. Alright, I'm back. Thank goodness all my lights on my trailer are pretty much all recessed. So, I guess we can say no harm, no foul this time. Get through this little lot. Problem is, there's not one that I can freaking pull into without blocking everybody. Let's see if we can go around here. Yeah, that's close, but all right. Let me get the pump started and I'll come back. Busy place. It is, Frank. It is definitely hard to drive while texting. Pump it up, yeah. Probably $100. Hello, Rich. How are you doing? I like the Hemi. I like the power, but I hate going to the gas pump. I don't even have the tow mode on the trailer, and it's 14 miles a gallon. It's about it. Richard, it's pretty much the same thing here. It's not legal. There's laws against it. In the state of Missouri, it's not what they call a primary I can't think the word for it now. In other words, I can't pull you. If they see you, they can't pull you over for not using hands-free phone. They can pull you over for something else and then write you for the cell phone use, but they can't officially pull you over. But if they'll find a reason to pull you over, they want to pull you over. So. The Dragon. Hey, I've been on the Dragon several times. Well, I'm sorry you're bored, Olivia. You wouldn't be bored if you had to pay for the gas. There's so many people on the pumps are running slow. I'm gonna have a good time getting out of here with this trailer. I'm probably gonna have to back out. So. Yes, it isn't a primary offense. You are correct. That's a good way to say it. And 3 dots on your driver's license. Yeah, I'm not sure what it'd be here, to be quite honest with you. They just made the law here this last year, I believe. So hopefully we won't have to deal with that. So. Well, we're probably about halfway there. Are you headed back to Tennessee, Olivia? This is what we're driving, Frank, if you wanted to see. As you can see, everything's muddy from the snow. So. Trailer's covered in mud. From New York. No, it wasn't, Richard. Technology, unfortunately, will be the death of us all, probably. But as soon as we get fuel, we're going to go up on that road up there where you see all the busy traffic. I'm actually going to pick up a truck, Richard. A donor truck. It's not anything that I'm going to rebuild. I want the engine and transmission, and unfortunately they want as much just for an engine as what I paid for this whole truck and engine and transmission. So used motor that needs rebuilt. Now this motor hasn't been started in over 25 years. So we shall see. Yes, it is. 302 with the C4. And a 2-barrel carburetor that's froze up tighter than a drum. Well, here, 20 gallon finally, and it's on fast. It's running as fast as it'll go. Not sure how big a tank it got. Well, I don't know if it'll be exciting or not, Richard, but it'll be different. How's that? It'll be a lot easier to keep up with the comments if you're on a straight road, so you'll get to see us cross over into the glorious world of Arkansas. Yeah, tell me about it, Frank. Yeah, I have no helper. And just so you know, currently the tailgate's intact. It is. It's pretty good. Make sure you don't overlay it and you don't take the peripheral cracks right up. Okay, Rich. My God, this pump is slow. You guys are welcome to pay for this if you like. You're just jealous of the weather. That's all you're jealous about. I don't blame you. In a couple days, it won't be this nice, I assure you. It's going to be in the low 50s. Now, I'm sure we're going to get hit with snow at least once before the year's up. I'm predicting around April the 1st. Snowing again, Richard? Wow. Squeeze every little bit I can get in here because it'll run out by quicker. Hey, Ryan. I'm getting gas right now. Yes, I'd like to print a receipt, but I'm sure I won't get one. I'll be darned. I spoke too soon, I guess. So how's Ryan doing? You missed the excitement. I got rear-ended a minute ago, guys. Oh. Some old lady. Tax deduction. Yeah. If they claim this as a business, a donor. We're getting a donor today, Ryan. Yeah, I got a lot of people left. I think I can pull out. It's got a trailer on the back, so I was afraid I was going to have to back up. Well, I'll text you later, but I'm waiting. I'm gotta get the Mustang video out, so you'll understand. It's been fighting me every inch of the way. This may be a continuation of bad decisions, but who knows? We'll see. Well, let's just put it this way, Ryan. It was cheaper to buy the whole vehicle than it was to buy a motor and the tranny separate. So then I'll have, if the motor works out all right, then I should have a few parts off the vehicle that can be sold. So we can drive fast now. I got gas. Don't we all? Don't we all, Ryan? Somebody I was talking to somebody earlier today, and I think over the last few months, I've accumulated, well, I have 9 now in the yard. And only 2 of the 9 run, so I'm going to be busy for a while. A couple of them are kind of donors. Like something exploded there. Chris, you still in here? Did you get them engines off to the shop? Well, we got an hour to get there to meet our deadline. Well, it's not really a deadline, but told the guy I'd be there too, so. This is a tourist area, guys, and the tourists don't drive very well. Guys, hit that like button if you would. I'd appreciate it. Enjoy the straight road while you can, because we will soon be in the curves. Again. Bring on the bends. Well, I hope you don't get car sick. Don't blame me. Well, better go take some Benadryl or whatever you take for motion sickness. We're coming up on this area that everything down here, basically everything on the right side of the road up here, is owned by the guy that owns Bass Pro Shops. He's got huge resorts and all kinds of crap out there. He actually has a concert venue where they've had several famous people come and play. It's an outdoor concert. Bunch of golf courses down here. People like Kevin Costner and a bunch of them come down and play. Golf's really not my thing. I've done it a few times. I suck at it. So. Be in Arkansas in 2.5 miles. Doesn't look any different than this part of Missouri, really. once we get turned up here for a minute, get caught up, we'll let Ryan do the narration. Make sure the phone's not overheating. We'll be turning back east so the sun won't be in our face, so that'll help with the phone temperature. Because it gets the slightest bit warm and it'll want to shut down. Okay, we'll be in Arkansas when we close around this corner. See the sign or not. Don't blink, you're gonna miss it. There you go. Welcome to Arkansas, guys. What are you doing, people? You guys haven't figured it out yet. I'm pretty friendly to everybody on the road. I talk to them. So. Spot up here to pull over. Boy, everybody's pulling trailers today. I know there's a little place up here on the left. I'll pull over here in just a second. I'm sure the trailer place wouldn't appreciate me blocking their drive. here's the church. We'll pull in there for just a second. Somewhere I don't have to back around much. Because the places to pull over here in a few minutes will be few and far between. Alright, let me get caught up here. See what the battery looks like. 50%. Life's theme, how are you? Let's get back and scroll back and find out what's going on here. All right. You're right, Ryan. You're totally right. Well, I agree. There's probably some places that no people should visit, but I don't plan on going there. Okay. You guys are funny. So far it is. The best part of the movie, yeah. We're going over, I'm dragging a trailer and we're going to pick up a donor vehicle. So, like I say, from here on out, probably the first 10 miles will be okay as far as cell service, but after that it's probably going to get sketchy. So you guys don't get bent if the live stream just abruptly ends. How bad is the donor? Well, when I asked him to actually be honest and when was the last time it ran, he said at least 25 years ago. But when he parked it, you know what? It ran. The carburetor is locked up solid on it, so, which I'm not too worried about that. So it's just a 2-barrel. Just me, 25 years ago. So I got to be there in 45 minutes, or I should be there in 45 minutes. And I've got probably 25-30 miles to drive, so I've got to get to it, guys. So just I wanted to just make sure you're aware that we may lose the live stream. So we are going. Well, I could make a colorful comment, but I won't. Mixed company, you know. But let's just say it's pretty remote. Most of the little towns the one we're coming off on, I don't even know if they have population on their signs here. And no, well, this town's 169 people. And it's probably going to be the last town we actually drive through. So that tells you how remote it is. There's not even a Dollar General out here, so it's freaking remote. We'll drive out one here in just a second, but that'll be the last one you'll see. Actually, Arkansas, I think, is prettier than Missouri. They might have more rolling hills and less exposed rock. I had some old boy on this road was building a medieval stone castle. Why, I have no clue. And I guess people would come and they'd have events, I'm not sure what they're called, to where people would dress up like knights and stuff and play the roles, and they would come and help build the place for free. Pretty good gig, I guess, for the guy that owned it. But I think it fell into bankruptcy and it is no more. Not a whole lot out here. Now we're on the south side of the lake that we drove around, and you might be able to see it here in a little bit. We're quite a few miles south of it right now, but we'll work back up to it. But for the most part, it's kind of pretty around here. Used to always ride the motorcycles up in here. It's such a nice area. But I don't have them anymore, so I very seldom ever get down in this area. Wish we could do this thing horizontal. You can see the this part of Arkansas is where a lot of your Tyson chicken comes from. I'm sure you guys have seen Tyson chicken in the stores, but it's a big area for it. Most of the ground around here is not really tillable to grow farm crops, so beef cattle and chickens. There's a big mountain there. We had to go around and we lost contact, so I don't know if you're hearing any sound or anything else. You'll have to let me. But I suspected that would happen, so last night it did it GPS, same place. Can you guys hear me now or not? So yeah, can you see the mountains from front of us? It's like that everywhere you look. It's just a wall of hills and stuff. We're kind of running on a ridge, actually, so. I know what I can see, what the phone sees. YouTube would let us do a horizontal stream and push it, you guys could get a better view. I know they'll let you do a horizontal, but they won't promote it. Not unless you do a vertical and a horizontal simultaneously. Or at least that's my understanding. It's sporadic, that's for sure. Lost connection again. So.